Hey, what's up? All right, guys. So I recently, I don't know, maybe a month ago or so, I posted like a two-part video of my collection, and there's still a whole bunch of shit that's like on pre-order and other things I've gotten in the meantime and other things that I'm aspiring to get. This room is still incomplete. It will continue to grow. That's just how it is. However, I have acquired a couple of new things. I can't really, I'm not sure. I may miss an item or two, but let's fucking look at it. All right. So, first, okay, so here's this is from Trick or Treat Studios. This is like the, ultimate art. I forget what it's called. Like, listen, look at this shit. You guys know what it is if you're hardcore Terrifier fans. I have the bloody version here, right there, which was in my last video. But I received this one, which I had waited for a while and was on pre-order for a while. But here it is, and I have not taken it out yet. Anyway, it is now part of the collection. Let's see, what else? Let's see. Okay, so I had showed him, I picked him up at Hot Topic in Moncton, where I live. This was sent to me by my friend Danielle from the US. He was the chase figure from this, duo, and, I didn't want to pay, like, ridiculous amounts for him, so she sent him to me, and, I got him for a reasonable price, which is awesome. Besides that, let's see. You guys have seen, okay, hang on. Oh no, it's crooked. You guys have seen the autograph wall from the videos. So, hang on. I have been to a Days of the Dead convention. I was supposed to go with my partner, but she was too sick to fly, and I ended up going by myself. Days of the Dead Vegas. I went, it was like mid-January. It was fucking amazing. I got to see a whole lot of people reunite with friends and see some of the Terrifier gang again. So one of the things I acquired, here, let me show you. I'm going to flip the camera. Here we go. Mike Gianelli is the original Art the Clown, okay, from All Hallows Eve, right? This is a special card he had at his signing booth, and he signed it for me. Fun fact, or fun story, I suppose. I met him multiple times throughout the convention. However, on the Saturday that I was there was the Saturday Days of the Dead pub crawl, right? So I went out. I waited a little bit. I had done some things and I was really full, so I drank at my hotel room, and then I went and met up with people at the pub crawl. I got there a little bit late. And one of my plans for that night was to go to midget wrestling. Fucking midgets. Okay? Yeah, okay, listen. Don't fucking come at me. It's a little person. Shut the fuck up. They're midgets, okay? It was midget wrestling. And originally, they were supposed to start at 11:30, okay? I took my time because here's the thing. As a Canadian going into the US, it costs so much fucking money because our dollar is worth nothing in the US. So, anyways, I still went, right? And I made it to the end of the pub crawl because everybody had ended up at a bar called The Nerd on Fremont Street in Vegas, okay? So I got there. I ran into a couple friends. We were chatting, blah, 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 blah. It was great. And I found out at that point, when I was outside chatting with a friend, my friend Alana, she said, oh no, midget wrestling is sold out. And I'm like, fuck, you know, like, because I really looked forward to that. I'm very immature. And I needed to be there. And originally it was supposed to start at 11:30. But guess what? They changed the time. Like, oh, it's starting, I think it was either 9:30 or 10:30. I want to say 9:30. Whatever. So I got there in front of the Nerd. And they were like, oh yeah, midget wrestling is sold out. So Yeah, I'm a dirty dart smoker, aka cigarettes. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so I was outside the bar and I lit a smoke. I was like, well, I missed out, whatever. So I'm smoking on Fremont Street. And all of a sudden, I notice Mike Gianelli, who I met at the convention. Mike Gianelli is the original Art the Clown from All Hallows Eve. He was offered that role for Art the Clown in the future franchise, but he turned it down for various reasons. You can find that out for yourself. Mike Gianelli. Anyway, so he was outside and he smokes cigarettes, which I understand. Most of you think it's gross. Who cares? Look, it's habits. Everybody has shit habits. Everybody has a vice. And his is cigarettes, clearly, or maybe other shit. I don't know him personally. Mine is cigarettes. So I'm out there and I start chatting to him and I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, oh, I'm not the only dirty dart smoker out here. Cool. So we're smoking and then we get to chatting. We were just chatting super casually, like, and then like hanging out and shit. And I come to, at one point I'm like, oh man, like I was supposed to go to midget wrestling. I was super excited about that. And I really was. Like, that was a thing that I look forward to for the trip. And I got there too late. And the thing is, okay, so while I'm in the States, I have to have my phone on airplane mode because I'm Canadian. And if I don't, I'm going to have $10,000 worth of fucking like, what do you call that? Data roaming charges? Data roaming charges. Guess what? I don't want those. I don't fucking want those, man. So I had my phone in airplane mode. In my hotel, unfortunately, the only place I had internet was in my hotel room. So here's the thing. I got to the Nerd. I had internet there, which is cool because I was able to call my partner and like have a little bit of a chat. But anyways, point being is at this point in time, I'm having a smoke with Mike Gianelli. Okay. Super chill guy. Like, he's chill as I am. And we're chilling and talking. And, all of a sudden it comes up. I'm like, oh, hey, I was supposed to go to midget wrestling tonight. It sucks. I got here late. And anyways, but, like that it just came up very casually. And he's like, he's like, do you really want to go to midget wrestling? And I was like, well, I would have wanted to, but I got there late. That's my fault. Like, I didn't know, and I couldn't look at messages on my way there because, like I said, no internet, except, where I could, which was mostly my room. And he's like, give me a second. He goes into the bar, talks to the bartender, and gets me into midget wrestling, which was 30 USD, which is almost $50 my money, into midget wrestling. For free, man. Okay, for free. So that happened, and I was like, holy fucking shit, that was very nice. You don't even know me from a fucking hole in the wall, and you're doing me this big solid. Cool. So I did midget wrestling, and then, I went back outside, and I ran back into him with my friend Chile, who I made at Days of the Dead Vegas. One of the best humans in the world. Anyway, so we're outside. We're smoking. Chile's smoking weed. I'm having a dart. And we're with Mike Gianelli just having the best chats. Like, we're just totally chilling, having super human chats. And Mike Gianelli had this, like, weed pen or whatever. And I'm not a big smoker. I don't smoke much. If I'm going to smoke, it's going to be indica. So I asked him, I was like, I do indica. I do not do, what the fuck is the other one? Indica and, listen, I can't think of it right now because I've been having some whiskey tonight. So it's like indica and, anyways, there's one more. So he's like, oh yeah, no, it's a fucking hybrid, but leaning towards indica. And me, I'm already under the influence. I don't give a shit. So it's like, yeah, that's fine. Took a hit off his pen. I fucking like coughed. And I got fucking stoned, like fucking baked out of my mind. I was in another dimension, guys. Like, whole other dimension. shut the fuck up. I understand most people smoke weed or this and that or something like that to get baked. I'm a lightweight. I was in another dimension. So I was ultimately too stoned, and I fucked off from the Nerd and Fremont Street, went to my bar, or sorry, not bar, hotel. Went to my hotel, and there was a special donut shop, like a specialty donut shop in there, and I'm fucking baked. It's like 1 a.m, but here's the thing, it's Las Vegas, right? So I bought 4 fat ass donuts. I couldn't pick because I'm fucking baked, okay? But that was really stressful. But I got 4. I went to my hotel room. I curled up in my bed like a little gremlin, and I fucking ate them. I ate them all. Ate them all like a fucking animal, curled up in my bed like a malnourished animal. Or like, yeah, you know. Anyways. And then I fell asleep. So my story is, I got, you know, like, I got to hang out with Mike Gianelli for me, which is random. Like, I know he's a regular guy. Like, they're all regular people at the end of the day with super cool jobs. But I got to chill with him and my friend Child that I made up there. And he was super nice to me. And he got me into midget wrestling for free. And then he let me fucking smoke off his weed pen. And I got way too stoned and then I left. But, you know, really nice fucking guy. Really nice fucking guy. And contributed to my collection with this piece. He is the original Art the Clown. I understand that David Howard Thornton, God love him. He has really been a catalyst in, you know, helping Terrifier get to where it is now. He really has been. It's not to like discard Mike in any way, shape, or form. Mike actually was offered the role of Art the Clown for like the future of the series, and he said no. He didn't want to for various reasons. Prosthetics, no patience. There was a bunch of shit that made him uncomfortable. So anyway, so you know, David auditioned and he got it, and then things happened for this series. But point being is, I needed to share this experience. It's a very real experience. And if people think that I'm fucking making this up, I've got screenshots of a conversation I've had with the guy in my Instagram. Because we were chatting. He's like, man, I like you. I'm going to follow you on Instagram because this is the only social that I'm really on. So he did. And he remembered and everything. So like, shut up if you're a fucking doubter. He's a very regular guy. Mike Gianelli. Very regular guy. Very regular guy. Nice guy. He's got a beautiful family, whatever. Anyways, so, oh wait, there is one other thing in the collection I just noticed. So, let's see. Was it Terror Threads? No, not Terror Threads. It's, oh, Jesus Christ. Listen, I can't think of the website. Point being is, there's a website. I can't think. They make all these t-shirts for Terrifier, like custom shit. They made a limited edition Nutcracker, Terrifier 3 Nutcracker, okay? And they only made 400. They're all hand painted. And I got one. Look at this bastard. Look at him. So he was added to the collection as well. But that is it. I'm a little low on funds, obviously, after the trip to Vegas for like the Terrifier gang and this and that. So, yeah, I haven't added anything to the collection. Not lately. I have a lot of things I plan to add because there's been all these announcements. So, it will happen. Okay? Anyways, I want to give a bit of an update and share some stories from the Vegas convention. Now I'm going to close this out. And, you know, just for anybody that hasn't checked out my channel, check this shit out. Woo! Look at this fucking collection. I amassed most of that within a year, okay? Terrifier owns my soul. Peace out. Thank you for watching this video. See you guys next time.